Did you know that Jesus gave us 5 specific warnings about someone like Paul?
Let's see.
Warning number 1. In Matthew 7:15, Jesus warned, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves." Well, the Greek text actually specifies that these ravenous wolves would come from the tribe of Benjamin, a tribe known in Jewish history for its violence. Paul, ironically, identifies himself as being from the tribe of Benjamin.
This is incorrect. The Greek word used is harpax, meaning ravenous or extortioner, which has no linguistic or etymological connection to the name Benjamin or the tribe. He proceeds to quote a Hebrew text, not Greek, to try and link that, but the context in Genesis 49 is about Jacob's blessing of Benjamin. A ravenous wolf was a prophecy about the tribe's military skill and success, not a moral condemnation.
Warning number 2, in Matthew 5:19, Jesus said, "Whoever breaks the commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called least in the kingdom of heaven." Well, Paul's name in Latin literally means the least. He even calls himself the least of the apostles. And in Acts 21:21, Paul is directly accused by James of teaching apostasy, teaching the Jews to forsake the law of Moses, exactly what Jesus warned about.
He tries to use least as a label of shame, but that claim collapses when you read the Bible. Psalm 68:27 says, "There is Benjamin, the least of them, in the lead." Paul was from the tribe of Benjamin. This verse shows that being the least, the smallest or youngest tribe, actually puts you in the lead of God's procession. Paul calling himself the least is a direct nod to this biblical pattern, that God takes the small and makes them leaders. You've just proved Paul's leadership. Also in Matthew 5:19, Jesus says the least is still in the kingdom. If he wanted to warn us about a dangerous false teacher, he would have said that person is condemned, not that they are a resident of heaven. And what's with the misinformation? In Acts 21:21, James isn't accusing Paul. He is telling Paul about false rumors being spread by others. If you read just 3 verses later, Acts 21:24, James says he wants Paul to perform a temple rite to prove to everyone that there is no truth in those rumors. Paul immediately did it to show he still kept the law. The funny thing is that James literally testifies against what you're saying, making you the liar and false preacher.